And one other thing that I like to do, I don't know if other people do it as well, but I like to take and add little lines all over my track where the banking should start and stop. So you got one here and here. Basically, just, if it starts here, mark it. And then those will be where our two lines get placed for the path steps. And you'll see what I mean here in just a second. What we're going to do is open the modifier tab, open the loft in the modifier tab, change it to path steps, hit yes. Now you'll see that adds this little yellow, I don't know, square, X, whatever you want to call it. And as you move up and down the track on the path number, it moves around. And it's visible in all the viewports. So if you want to play around with it, you'll see it moving, but basically, put the faces on here. That's another thing, is you can really see this kind of stuff with the faces on. But then you'll hit get shape, and this is where the banking is going to be at the peak at 14 degrees, right in along this line here. So we would select that shape. Then we go further down the line to where the banking is going to flatten out and be done flattening out, and you'll see where it flattened. I don't know if you can really see it, but you could see it probably better in one of the side views. You can see, yeah, there we go, right there. There's your banking in the corner, and it flattens out, going down into the straights. And we'll just repeat the process all the way around the track. So there's flat banking there. Then add more banking right there. See how that changed? Go back and forth. That's where the banking transitions to. So now you can see that we've got this flat straightaway, or flatter straightaway. This track is not really that flat on the straights, but there's your flattened out straightaway. I'll do that for the other side as well, for the north side. I like to do my tracks like this, kind of east-west, horizontal based. I've seen them done both ways. I've also seen it done where it actually faces the way it's supposed to, where north is up, which is really unnecessary, especially in a lot of the newer games. Did I just... Okay. So now we've got the wrong banking over here. And that's another thing. You can go over and fix mistakes real easy. Just hit get shape again. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Get shape again. So now we've got two flat straightaways, four flat corners. You can see it in the side view. There's the straightaways going into the corners. And the walls are done in the same way, and the fences. And the apron is also going to base off of this here. Anything else, you're going to want to basically build the whole track surface off of these two here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my units again. Make the apron, that 30-foot apron. And since there's no banking in this, we can just butt this right up against and snap it right to that pivot. And it doesn't matter what we're adding, the pivots are all going to be the same. The pivot is all going to be to the bottom of the track there. So now if I go and select my loft path again, all I got to do is loft that, and there's my apron. Now the apron doesn't have to have extra path steps, but there you see it matches up, and it's the right width. Maybe it could go a little bit wider, but just for the tutorial I'll just keep it like this. And there's the apron, it matches up pretty easily. And next thing we'll go on to, a little more complicated, is going to be the walls.